What's up? Something I want to talk about real quick. I feel like this company's doing right. That a lot of companies aren't doing right. At this point, which I believe is deliberate, is sacrificing upfront costs for more long-term success, right? And I want to get on here and concede right away that I'm not boasting in my own entrepreneurial success because, the business I've started with haven't taken off yet. I'm just gonna be real. I'm boasting in the success of companies I've worked for in the past that did it the way I'm saying. Right. So a company I want to give praise to that's doing these best practices, right, in 2025 and beyond. It's the company Buccees, which is basically like a super Walmart slash gas station slash restaurant bundled up in one. If you haven't visited Buccees yet, I would visit it there. But all of their manager positions that I've seen there are 100 plus K positions. Even their entry level positions aren't bad. You could be a cashier for $18 there an hour, right? I've worked for companies, including the one I've criticized recently, that offer approximately that range or a little bit less than that, and the work is harder and more strenuous, right? So the point I'm making, companies are I'm gonna say it straight, they're cheating the employees out and expecting the employees to provide premier service and dealing with the consequence of high turnover instead of just paying the value of the employees, saving money and not having to train new faces, right? Buccees, from what I've gathered, they're not bait and switching their employees. They're not offering their employees amenities and interviews and then switching up on them in the midst of training or over the course of the introductory orientation. Buccees is one of the few companies I'm noticing today that know how to still treat their employees right. Yes, and I know I have Papa John's shirt here. I worked one day at this location and kept the shirt. It's a nice shirt, but I digress. Come on.